Hey guys, it's me, Robert again, and for this video, I will be doing a top 20.
Wait, what the heck is up with those glasses?
Oh, long time no see. Well, these are just glasses that my niece made. They're not real. I call them the glasses of death.
You are a complete moron. First of all, isn't Glasses of Death a rip-off of Maho-sensei Negima? And second of all, don't call me R. You sound like a retarded pirate. Call me Ray.
Fine, but you don't have to be so mean about it. Anyways, how do you know about Maho-sensei Negima?
I thought I already told you. I know everything, including anime and manga.
Whatever, let's just get on with the video.
Speaking of which, isn't this video about anime and manga?
Actually, yes it is. This is my top 20 anime heroes list. Now let's get started right away. Okay. Number 20 is Sasuke Sakura from Full Metal Panic and Full Metal Panic for Mofu. Sasuke Sakura is just this crazy military nut kind of guy who works for a mercenary unit, which I forget the name of it, and he's incredibly crazy, and he solves all of his situations by just blowing it up or shooting it into pieces, and he has like no common sense, but in the end he's still a good guy. He's a hero. He fought and defeated Garen, who was on my top 20 anime villains list, and Garen took like 3 or 4 tries to kill, so yeah. But the reason why I'm only putting him at number 20 is because he's a mercenary, therefore his job is to kill people. Well, not exactly kill people, because he protects Chidori. But he is a soldier, so if he was ordered to kill somebody, he probably would, so that's why he's number 20.
He reminds me of you.
No, I only kill people who deserve it, like Justin Bieber.
Whatever.
Anyway, next is number 19, Kosuke Ueki from The Law of Ueki. Now, Ueki is the kind of hero that never gives up, no matter how powerful his opponent is. Even if the opponent is ridiculously more powerful than he is. Like, take for example when he fought Robert, or that one other guy with the pink hair, I don't remember his name. So, Ueki is a kind, caring guy. He always cares for his friends. He's a very simplistic dude, and a lot of the people he fights, he ends up befriending them, which is kind of odd. How all of his enemies becomes his friends, eventually. Also, not only is he a power user, but he's also a celestial being, and he can use the, celestial weapons, the 10 celestial weapons.
I think they are called divine weapons.
Who cares? Anyways, Ueki is number 19 because his power is the ability to turn trash into trees.
At least someone is helping the environment.
No one cares, R. I mean, right? I mean, on with the list. Okay, number 18 is Yoshimori Sumimura from Kakaishi. I chose Yoshimori because he's lazy and sleepy and doesn't want to do the job that his family has been doing for thousands of years. He wants to break the cycle. However, he does have determination, and when it comes to protecting the people he cares about, he'll fight pretty powerfully. and his goal is to seal off the Karasumori site, and the reason why he wants to do that is all for the sake of the people around him that he cares about. Also, he's really powerful, but not very skilled with his powers. But as it gets further on into the show, he gets more and more skilled at using his powers. But he's more like just raw power, and he has like the most power out of all the Kakaishi.
Sounds like you.
I know, and his power is the ability to make square-shaped shields. And that's why I'm putting him at number 18. Okay, next is number 17, Toru Muyo. Muyo is the youngest practitioner of magic law. Not only is he the youngest practitioner, but he's also like the most powerful. Unless you consider his teacher, Executor Page, to be stronger. But I personally don't. I think Muyo is still better than him. And he can summon like the most powerful envoys. And also, Muyo has a twisted sense of humor, and he's always sleeping. But the reason why he has to sleep is because to summon envoys to kill the evil spirits, it takes up spiritual energy, which makes you tired, and in order to recover that spiritual energy, you have to sleep. And yet, for some reason, Muyo is able to summon envoys that would normally take 7 executors working together to summon. He can summon it in only like 5 minutes, and all by himself. Also, he can summon multiple envoys with not too much trouble. Well, I mean, it still tires him out, but he's always impressing me, and not only that, but he's also a child genius. I don't know why, but for some reason I think child geniuses are awesome. So yeah, that's why Muyo's on this list.
He's my kind of character.
Well, the reason why he's so far down on this list is because he's not the only genius on it. He's not the only child genius on it. So, moving on to number 16 is Yo Asakura. Yo Asakura is another one of those really lazy and tired kind of characters. But once again, he's also very determined. Except for the reason why he's so determined to become the Shaman King is so that he could just be lazy the rest of his life. So, yeah, he's motivated for the wrong reasons, but still, if his friends are in trouble, he'll still fight to protect them. And also, he can see ghosts, and his spiritual ally is Amidamaru, who is a former, like, legendary samurai, and that's why he's so freaking cool.
Once again, that sounds like you. He's lazy and he believes in ghosts.
Ghosts are real, and Yo is number 16 on this list. Okay, on to number 15 is Kenichi Shirahama. Kenichi starts off as this major wimp. He's like everybody's punching bag, everybody's little gopher. Until one day he meets Miyu, who is the granddaughter of the strongest man in the world, if you could call him a man. And she also lives at this dojo called Ryu Zanpaku, which is filled with all of the strongest martial artists in the world. And Kenichi joins this dojo, and all of the masters at the dojo become his masters, so he has all of the strongest martial artists in the world as his masters. And so he continues to get into fights, and he trains and gets stronger, and Kenichi proves that even if you're a loser, you can still be strong.
Unlike you.
Shut up! Next is number 14, Nagi Springfield. Like I said earlier, there was going to be another child genius, and Nagi is the child genius. Anyways, Nagi is 10 years old. He's the son of the world's most powerful mage, the Thousand Master Nagi, and he teaches at he's a teacher. Like, that hasn't been done in anime before. He's a child teacher of the middle school class of girls at the Mohura Academy, and Nagi is really powerful, and I mean, he starts off more skilled than most adults, and then he starts fighting these weird creatures and powerful enemies, and then he gets lots of different teachers, and he starts learning how to be a really powerful fighting mage. And oh, sorry, wrong paper. What else is there about him? Even though he teaches a class of middle school girls and has been in more fights than most adults have, he's still only just 10 years old. He's 10. Did I mention he's 10?
Alright, we get it already. He's 10. Now would you please move on to the next one?
On to number 13. Vash the Stampede from Trigun. What else can I say? He's strong, he's funny, he's cool, and he's like the best gunman in the world. So, yeah.
What about that Russian who was pepper sprayed in his eyes, then shot those cans from 50 feet away with perfect accuracy?
Yes, Vash is better than him. And he's only ever killed one person. Okay, next is number 12, Baki Hanma, from Baki the Grappler. Baki is the son of Yujiro Hanma, who is the strongest creature in the world, and Baki started his training to become the world's greatest fighter at the young age of 3, and his mom, who was super rich, provided him with all of the best equipment and training. Not only that, but she would also hire thugs to fight him, to train him. But Baki didn't like that. He liked to do training on his own without the help of money or special equipment and thugs to fight. And Baki, he gets into fights, and he likes fighting. He thinks it's really fun. He doesn't fight out of anger like most people do. He fights because it's fun. And in the end, all of the people that he beats becomes his friends. And he's really strong and really kind.
I have to admit, he is strong.
On to number 11, L from Death Note. His real name is Lele, I believe it's pronounced. Hey Ray, you know about him. He was your ally, right? Why don't you talk about him?
Oh, fine, you lazy bum. I'll tell you about him. He was the greatest detective and the smartest man in the world. If it wasn't for him, Kira never would have been caught.
Thanks, Ray. And that's it for part 1. I'll see you guys next time in part 2. Bye!